What's up, YouTube? It's me, Evan, back with another review. This time it's a McFarlane action figure, and it's my favorite superhero, Superman. Now this is their McFarlane Toys digital line, which I don't know if you scan it or something, you get a digital copy of it. Never done it, don't really care. But they look like classic, how they looked in the 80s. And I love it. They came out with a bunch of them. This is the only one I bought besides Darkseid. Based on Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, his art. He's like the artist from my childhood. He did the style guide for DC, and that's what they based all their toys and properties on. They're like, hey, you gotta look like this. You can see that beautiful picture on the back of the box there. And McFarlane gives zero credit to Jose, Mr. Lopez. Lots of Spanish, but look at that. I wasn't going to get it, but I found it at Target. The sucker's getting hard to find. And I just looked at this head sculpt and fell in love. And the S. I'll explain it when I get it out of the box. There's whatever that is. I don't know, people like to look at that. Alright, let's get it out of the box. Look right here. He comes with swappable hands. Flying hands. Or you can have them stopping a train. Lifting. I'm going to keep the punch hands on. This is a pro tip for people who hate these plastic things, either the twist ties or the, sometimes they're like rubber bands. This is called a side cutter. They're made for cutting wire. These work great on these. You just pull it back from the back and snip it so you don't actually scratch your action figure. Alright, here he is out of the box. Looking rather good. He has weak ass ankles. It was really hard to get him to stand. I'm going to hit the turntable here and see if he stays up or if he topples. I absolutely love the look of this figure. The quality, that's another thing. Can't remember how much it was retail, maybe 26 bucks. Love the S on the back. The cloth capes. Normally I don't like cloth capes. There is a wire in there, but this looks incredible. I really love the way it looks. Alright, let's get some close-up shots. So, focus. So one thing I love is the portrait. Look at that. Exactly like the classic Superman. I love that the S is on here and not sticking out. These toy companies and statue companies get the S sticking out so far it has shadows and shit. I hate that. It's not a shield. It's a symbol in the fabric. Can't stand it when they have it sticking out. And you can see it's fabric. If you look here, there's some wrinkles in the suit and everything. Look at that. You can see it's spandex or whatever. I love the wrinkles. I love the S. I love the sculpt. I like the blue highlights on the head. Look at that. Very comic accurate. This thing has a lot of posability. The ankles swivel. They bend. I like the fists. He can even... Look at that. Back and forth. I don't know what that's called. Butterfly joint or something. It's got a bit crunch. He doesn't have... his abs ain't crazy. He hasn't been crunching much. He has good biceps. His cape is gorgeous. Like I said, there's wires in there. Look at that. Beautiful. I don't really know how to pose it. I'm not a poser, but you have this. See if he looks up. Not very much. That's the most I can get him to look up. Flying at you. These bend or something. Twist, bend. Yeah, if you can find this mofo, I would say definitely pick it up. I think this is the best Superman that McFarlane's done, in my opinion. I'm going to come back with some comparisons. Here he is next to the OG Superpowers Kenner Superman, which was also based off of Jose's art. So as you can see, cloth cape. Got the S stitched in there. For measurements, he's at 7.5 inches. The OG's at 5. And they got the skin color right on this one finally. Matches the old Kenner. This is the Superman Superpowers, the modern one. I mean the classic looking one that McFarlane just came out with. Again, I did a review on this. Another great figure. He's just a bit tan. Look at that. Too much time in the sun. Here he is next to my favorite Superman figure ever, the DC Direct Classic Superman. Modern at the time. Look at that. It's a great looking Superman. I love the S symbol being huge. But this face sculpt blows the DC Direct out of the water. Dang, that's gorgeous Superman. Look at that. Oh, did they mess up? He doesn't have blue eyes. Dang, McFarlane messed up. Look at that. He has blue eyes. He has blue eyes. So does the Kenner. So I can't give it a 10. But it's damn near close. It's definitely the best that McFarlane did. These guys look amazing. Now I'm going to compare it with the only other classic one I got, which is Darkseid. And just like the Superman, the Darkseid also has weak-ass ankle joints, feet joints that just want to topple over. It's hard to get them to stand up even. But they scale great. Look at that. Beautiful. They scale just as well as the original Superpowers. Look at that. 5-inch scale to 7-inch scale. They look great. I'm just sad that the Superpowers line ended with McFarlane. And then we did not get a classic Darkseid to go next to this one. That would have been amazing. Hopefully Mattel, when they get the license, they keep it going and we can get one. Also, we need a Tower of Darkness. It also came with this cool collector's card. A little bio. And a little stand to put them on. Here's a package comparison. The OG or original Superman release with the new McFarlane Classics. Love the blue card on both of them. And here's the Darkseid box for a comparison. You can see what you're getting with these classic guys. I'm not sure who did the art on that Darkseid there. Might have been Jose, might not have been. Massive box, what a difference. Here goes the box for Darkseid, the original release. I got mine signed by the voice actor Frank Welker. You can see how those turned out. Final verdict is it's a must-have for any Superman collector, Superman fan. I absolutely love it, except for it's missing the blue eyes. Fabric cape, I must be hungry. This is very nice for people who like to pose because of the wire in there. I'm not into that. I could have had a plastic cape like this one. Totally fine with it. But it's sitting just right in his shoulder, in the suit where it's supposed to go. A lot of companies could learn from this figure. Statue companies and figure companies. How the cape's supposed to lay and look. Also the S shield on his chest. It was a beautiful figure. It's definitely a prize of my collection. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Tune in again later.